everything's set here. Right. How's it going? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's having a good one. Hey Joseph, how's it going? So what's going on in town? In Chinatown. What's going down in Chinatown tonight? Hopefully something good. Time to walk and roll tonight. Switching it up a little bit. Got some stuff from Panda. Got the this is their new firewalk shrimp, and it's chicken, a little bit of chow mein. I thought I'd give that one a try and see what you guys are all up to, and hopefully everybody's doing good. Kind of switching it up. Normally I do pizza, but hey Stephanie, yeah, I think I wanted to give the pizza a little bit of a break, since I went through already. I did the cheese crust. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm trying to go a little bit early. I wanted to get things all situated tonight. Normally if I go on late night, it takes forever for the pizza to get here, so anyway. Yeah, it's been mild, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this one. This is supposed to be their pan fried or wok seared shrimp, I guess, is what the new one that they're toting. Firewalk shrimp. Not too bad. And this is their sweet fire chicken. I kind of did a little bit of mix up different dishes. They don't have a real big variety. Only like a couple of dishes, like 1 or 2 beef dishes, a couple of shrimp, mostly chicken and vegetables. No, not too bad. I found that around here, Panda's kind of the little better choice. All my Chinese food places here are really so expensive for the individual dishes, or if you get a dinner, a little bit expensive. And plus, the last couple ones I tried just were not that good. All the good places that I used to go, they ended up closing down, so I guess that's just the way it happens a lot. All the good places go away, and the last couple ones that I tried just they didn't really have much flavor. And they're $10, $12 per dish, and I think the dinners were I don't even know. But yeah, kind of know what you're getting when you go to Panda, so not too bad. Kind of brand new, yeah. You bet. How's it going? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, trying a little bit of a Panda tonight, seeing what you guys are up to. And tonight I'm trying different stuff. 2 different ones. This one's Gorilla Mind Wild Grape and Gorilla Mind Strawberry Candy. So, got the 2 of those. So that's what I'm trying with the a little different. one of those zero sugar energy drinks that they've got a lot of. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know what's coming up. Oh yeah, you tried the strawberry? Yeah, I got a variety pack of like a lot of different ones. I think there's like four different flavors, so I have tried them. There's a lot of different energy drinks out there, I'm telling you. I've got a whole bunch that I still got to try. New companies all the time. I keep seeing ads for new companies, new flavors, and now they're even getting into the ones with the other things in them, like hemp and the THC and all that kind of stuff, and then the magical mushrooms, I guess. The energy drink boom is real. Everybody and their brother has got it, and some of the old standbys are coming out with some new flavors too. Stay tuned Saturday. Stay tuned Saturday. That's all I can say. You might get a jolting. You might get a jolting review on Saturday. Who knows? Well, actually Sunday. It's actually going to be Sunday. Tonight into Saturday, there's going to be a cookie review. And Sunday will be jolting. So you can check that out when you can. Yeah, you're not kidding. Everything costs so much more. Sunday. Yes, and they have revived it, so I didn't know. Actually, the thing is, kind of a story with that, the jolting development. I ordered it online about two weeks ago. Something happened. Amazon, they shipped it because I don't know, it was I pre-ordered it or something, and it said it was going to be coming from somewhere, and it was like taking a week and a half to get here. They shipped it, it got close, and then I got a notification, something about, oh, thanks, Brett, appreciate it. Something about there was a problem with the shipping, it got damaged, they sent it back. I guess one of the cans probably blew up, destroyed the whole shipment, I guess. They were a little too rough, so they actually sent it back. I got a refund. I sent away for it again, and it came in like 2 days. So I guess, I don't know. That actually happens. I had that happen one time. I ordered a case of Coke or something, and it exploded, and the post office actually repackaged it in like a plastic bag, I guess, and one of the cans was missing, so I guess one of them had actually exploded, and they had to redo it. Redcon 1, the makers of Bang. So yes, it is a Jolt energy drink under the company name Redcon 1. The only thing is, it's not truly Jolt because it's sugar-free. And Jolt Cola was, remember, twice the caffeine, twice the sugar. That was their catch line back before, there were limits on the sugar in drinks and the limits on the caffeine in drinks. And a caffeine in a can of soda, I think, was like, 40 or 50, and so double was like maybe 100. And a lot of these have 200 and 300. Hey, Latina, how's it going? So yeah, 36. Oh, happy birthday to you. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully you have a happy birthday. Have some cake and all that. Yeah, so today I'm just having a little bit of panda. A little bit of panda. I guess it's a theme night. Animal theme. This is Panda Express and Gorilla. And I got Gorilla. So I got cats and rabbits and all that fun stuff. Birds. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the, I don't know if you guys saw that. I had that made up. And I still have this one. I like this. It's my bandit. The bandit. This is the bandit. Still haven't got it. I had kind of a prototype made up. So I actually did get a shirt with the logo on it. I have a hat with the logo. I have that as a background, and you know, I need to find a company that will do the logo, and that will do it where it doesn't cost like $50 for a hat or $50 for anything like that. Because it was just kind of a prototype. I wanted to see what they could do, and the weird thing is this actually came from AI. I was playing around with the AI generator, and it came up with the whole logo and all that. And then I went online and had them make it into a thing. So I still got to work on the action figure. Some of those are kind of cool, you know, when you can make yourself into your own action figure. That's kind of neat. I think that was always a cool idea. I mean, who doesn't want an action figure? You could customize it. You could have your own logo, your own accessories, and also either that or yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, that's the other thing I'm running into is the import taxes. Actually, I did get something that's coming from overseas, and it's taking a little while. So hopefully it'll get here soon. Yeah, I ordered one about 2 weeks ago, and it's somewhere in I don't know. Another one. I ordered something else that's lost in the hubbub somewhere. It'll show up eventually. Yeah, but you got to be patient, especially if you order some of these from some of these other websites. Especially, I stopped going onto that. What was it? What was the one website that was always took a long time? It was like no, it wasn't Temu. It was another. It was one of the other ones. They had like three different ones. The shipping was like more than the item was. It's all the really cheap stuff. No. There's another one. I can't remember the No. It's Wish. Maybe that was it. Wish. And it's like you see the picture and you order it, and it takes like 6 months to get there, and it's not anything like it. I actually got a laser pointer from there, and it ended up taking like 3 months to show up, and I ended up getting a refund, and then it showed up a couple of months later. So basically it was free. Yeah, Wish, nothing like the pictures when you see it and it's like, oh, this is really cool, and then you get it and it's crap. Or, you know, if you order anything on there, it's like different sizes, like 10 sizes too small, or not the quality that you think it was, or it doesn't have batteries, or, you know, whatever. I haven't even tried Temu. I'm not really interested in it. I've seen it. I just don't know. I just remember when I first started doing the Wish.com, there were some things like, like kitchen knives and stuff like that. They were like $1 or $2 for them. And then the shipping was like $1, $2 a piece. And you're paying more for the shipping than you are for the item, or batteries, or cables, or something like that. Charging cables. Yeah, and it was ridiculous too, because like if you order like 3 charging cables, they charge you like $3 shipping per item, and the cable's like $1. So you ended up paying, $6, $7, $10 for shipping on 3 $1 $1 things. You can't combine the shipping. That's why I stopped going through them. Usually I do Amazon, or maybe once in a while eBay. Yes, I went there the other day. Apparently, when it was first released, Cheez-Its had it on their website, and you could use a cheeseburger with a Z, and you get free shipping, but it sold out online. So it will be in the stores eventually, but yeah, you'll find that as well. There are a couple other items as well they have frozen Cheez-Its pizza. Now that I see now a new one, one of the frozen, I think it's Tombstone, is going to have a French fry crust pizza, frozen pizza. That's got to be weird. I don't know. I've heard of cauliflower crust, gluten-free, but French fry crust pizza? I don't know. Yeah, still have my I still have my dehydrated pizza. Yeah, those Pringles, the Pringles Miller Lite beer just did not get a good flavor out of that one. I mean, it was a nice try. I just didn't really taste much beer, and some of them didn't have any flavor at all. I don't know. Yeah, dehydrated pizza, I guess. There's lots of dehydrated snacks out there as well. Still actually have a couple MREs. Well, I know they've got like almond and rose and all kinds of different extracts for baking. I guess they'd have beer. I know they have, I've seen it, instant buttermilk or powdered buttermilk. So you could, instead of regular milk, you add water to it and it makes powdered buttermilk. So I don't know. They're coming out with all kinds of strange items. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. Yes, actually, I have tried a few of these space food items. I just did one. I'll have to put that up soon. Space ice cream. Tried that. I also tried the food in a tube. What was it? Chicken nuggets and cheeseburger in a tube that they eat like on the Russian space station. That was not good. It was pureed chicken nuggets and pureed burger in a tube. I guess if you're in space, that's what you want to eat, but it was not good. No, not for me. I think they had some other ones too. I don't remember. It was like the French fries, and I think there were some other stuff, but no, that was not a good thing. But I've seen, yeah, freeze-dried strawberries, ice cream. They got a vacuum. I've seen it. Yeah, you hook into the little thing and they got like a little vacuum with a nozzle. And when you gotta go, you hit the switch. And it goes into a collection tank, I guess. I don't know about number 2, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I only tried a little bit of it. I still got them somewhere around here. They're just not very good. The MREs are actually a little bit better because they're just vacuum sealed for long term. Now I know when you're in space, you can't really have any liquid or anything like that. It's all got to be, can't float around, so a little different. But yeah, they've got all kinds of, that's the thing now, freeze-dried snacks, freeze-dried candy, freeze-dried, all kinds of different stuff. Ice cream. They've got pizza, they've got fruits. Sorry about that. I know how that can go. Sometimes you're not able to have the normal stuff. And I know that's not fun, but hey, go. I don't know. Some of those ones, apparently, some of those old World War II rations were like good for like 50 years. Some of them like were in cans or sealed. They put them in the bomb shelters, and they were supposed to last for, I guess, super long time. I don't know. Some of them, I don't know. But some of them I've actually tried the MREs. They're not terrible. They're not the greatest, but yeah. Those ones are already cooked. You just have to heat them up. It's the dehydrated ones. Yeah, I've seen those. The old canned water. And then they had like the survival food that they have. Some of them. True. When you're out in the wilderness or hiking or, out in the middle of nowhere, and it's either rations or nothing, or you got to gather bugs or hunt for your food. Yeah, I think I'd go with the MREs, I guess. I still keep thinking of the one from Delta Farce. If you ever saw that one, that was great. They thought they were in Afghanistan and they ended up in Mexico, and then they had to eat the MREs, and they left him. They buried the guy. They thought he was dead. He came back to life. Delta Farce, Farce. Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Engvall. Check it out. So, yeah, check it out. Those guys, they ended up in Mexico, and they thought they were in Afghanistan, and then they were like defending the town against the villain. Oh, thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's cool, Fox. Like it. Is his name Axel? Axel Fox. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, maybe I should get a fox. Populate the background. Yes, I saw the preview for it. It's not till 27, I think. They haven't even started filming it. I did see the one, and I read that Rick Moranis and Bill Pullman are coming back. So they're going to have Dark Helmet. The return of Dark Helmet. Rick Moranis. Oh, thank you. Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement to do Spaceballs 2. And also Mel Brooks is reprising his role as Yoda, or Yogurt. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. Lone Star and Dark Helmet are going to be back. That's the only ones that I know of. I don't know if they're going to replace John Candy and Joan Rivers. I don't know. Yeah, he's getting up there. He'll be like 99, so I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, he'll be able to be around for the rest of the movie, but I don't know. Yeah, the first one. He was in the first one. He was not in the second one. But yeah, he retired to be with his family, but apparently he's going to be coming out of retirement for Spaceballs 2. They haven't subtitled it. Originally, it was supposed to be called Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money, but I think they're actually going to probably rename it. 38 years, too. I think I saw something about that, and the ridiculous thing is, and I'm kind of mad about is this, what's up with Henry Cavill? That guy. He's getting in everything. He's ruining everything now with all his remakes. I have tried the sourdough star. I tried the double sourdough star like a year ago when it came out before. So nothing new there, but it is back. But yeah, Henry Cavill is filming Highlander reboot, and he's also doing Voltron, live action Voltron. And he was in that one thing called The Witcher. I never watched it. I might have watched one episode. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, yeah, maybe when it comes out. But yes, he's like got his finger in everything now. All these reboots, and they're ruining all the reboots. I don't know what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do with Voltron. I actually went back and watched from I think it was 2010 or 2011, the Space Battleship Yamato live action film. That was actually pretty decent. It was originally a Japanese film, and they dubbed it into English, and that was based on the Star Blazers. Yeah, I did see that's coming out. How to Train Your Dragon. So go check that one out. What is the new one? McDonald Elio. That's another cartoon coming out. I don't know anything about it. I just hear bits and pieces. I I don't know. That's between Ian and the community. So don't know. Really? Super bad guy. Yeah. Yeah. What else? I haven't heard anything. Um, have not heard any real big burgers. The biggest thing I think is the wraps are coming to McDonald's. Nothing really major. So I'll check them out. Really? I know Ice Cube and Omar Epps are working on a new Friday movie. I think they just started. It's going to be called Last Friday. Saw that one. So I think they just started filming. I don't know when that's going to be coming out. Hopefully it'll be as good as the first two anyways. Although not everybody's going to be in it because they're not around anymore. Hey, Steve. I'm having a little bit of panda. Some panda. Panda tonight. Not really into the superheroes much anymore. I don't know. All there. Really? Okay. I don't know why they're redoing all the John Candy's movies. Nah, I just wanted to switch it up tonight. Wanted to break from the pizza a little bit. I don't know. That's one I can't get into. I'm sorry, I'm just not into her all that much. I've seen her in a lot of things. I don't know. She's a little bit. I don't know. She bugs me for some reason. Maybe it's just me. Nope. Not like Trump does. And I don't have the golf money to pay her off. Golf memberships and coupons and stuff like that. Whatever. Kind of tacky, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, I've been seeing new things flying around. I did see the thing about the Spaceballs 2. They made a big announcement. Mel Brooks came on there, and they had the role was great. Okay, probably tea. Ever since ever since I did my coffee testing, I'm like burnt out on coffee, like big time. I did coffee testing for like 2 years, and I'm pretty much done with trying coffee. It was yeah. Actually, I still have the one. I gotta try this one. Figure out eventually. I do have this one. This is a bubble tea in a can. Was it called Inno tea? This is bubble tea. I have that one. Still have to try it, I guess. Tapioca and thing like that. I haven't been to a, yes, it's got the tapioca in it. I should go down there and try one. I've got a place up here called, that does a bubble tea drink. They got all kinds of different things. Yeah, the boba tea and the milk tea, and then they got weird like jelly and um, other things you can add to it. So yeah, they got a couple tea places in town, but I know the one's just right up on the corner. I haven't been there for a little while. They've actually got a couple, and they just opened up. I might have to go check that one out. They opened up a new donut and a Korean donut and bubble tea. Oh yeah, Naked Gun. Yeah, I saw the preview for Liam Neeson. I don't know. I can't see him as comedy. I'm thinking more action. Kind of like seeing Steve Martin in the Pink Panther. I don't know. Especially trying to be the French accent. I think Peter Sellers will always be the spectaculaire. I just love some of those lines from the original one. Excuse me, does your dog bite? No, he does not. Nice puppy. Rawr, rawr. Thought you said your dog does not bite. It is not my dog. Excuse me, does your pop out lighter pop out? Did not pop out. Yeah, I have to laugh at those ones. Old Shot in the Dark, Pink Panther, the Pink Panther Strikes Again. Can't remember some of the other ones, but yeah, classic spectaculaire. So I don't know if Liam's gonna. I don't know. I did like the one in it was Ted 2. He had the little bit. Hey Scott, he had the little bit in Ted 2 where he went into the supermarket and he says, "So I'm to understand that these are exclusively for children." He's like, "Yes, tricks are for kids. So I could purchase these and not have any trouble." He's like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." I said, "You're not going to follow me. I won't be followed." Yes, there is. Right on the corner. Unfortunately, I've tried their food. Not good. Yeah, I saw that. I liked the original Ted. They actually have a series, Ted, TV series where he's younger, I guess. So if you want to watch that one, you can. I don't know if they're doing a season 2. And it doesn't have the original people in it. I guess they're younger versions, although Ted's voice is still the same, so it's still the same bear. Johnny. Ted 2 was okay. But yeah, Liam Neeson had his little cameo in that one. I don't want to spoil the end, but he was at the end. Went back into the store with the tricks. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I've been seeing lots of reboots, sequels, doing. You know what? They're both bad. Gas station and convenience store foods, not the greatest. I don't regularly get the yeah. I know what you mean. I don't get the food that they make at 7-Eleven. They used to do the nachos and the hot dogs and all that. I don't know if they still do that or not. And I think 7-Eleven, you can get hot dogs and pizza, but you have to order it and they cook it. It's not like the ones in Japan. the foods, the foods is, yeah, hot dogs and chicken nuggets and pizza and burgers or whatever at the 7-Eleven. Almost like hot dogs at a movie theater. Who knows how long they've been on the rotisserie. And I know when you get the nachos from 7-Eleven and then they'd have those containers with all that stuff in it, it's bad. Nope, I have not. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when you'd go to 7-Eleven and you'd go get those, they're not even real food, it's the burritos, what they call the bomb. And you put them in the microwave. And it's not even, if you read the package, it says like textured soy protein. It's not real, real meat, I guess. The red hot burritos, I think they call them the bomb, and you put them in the microwave. Or those submarine sandwiches that they got, or the ones in those little triangle sandwiches. I don't know. They're just not so hot. No, haven't tried those. I've actually seen the ones at the people go to the convenience stores in Japan, 7-Eleven, Lawson, Family Mart. They've actually got really good food over there. Not like over here. The fruit and the things that are prepackaged. I wouldn't trust the sushi there. I wouldn't trust some of those other items. It's like, even the donuts are kind of questionable because you don't know how long they've been there. Supposedly they get them fresh every day, but I don't know. Yeah, I've seen all kinds. They got vending machines over there for everything. I have not seen many vending machines here anymore, although maybe I should try. One time I was in the hospital, was waiting for someone while they were in the hospital, and I went to the vending machines in the hospital, like the food, like they had a cafeteria, but it wasn't open, but they had vending machines there, and I actually got a hot dog from one of the vending machines. Ugh, that was awful. It wasn't really refrigerated, but it was pretty nasty. It's like getting the ones from Dollar Tree. Have you ever had the Dollar Tree frozen hot dogs? Those are pretty bad. Some of them are not real great. But, if you're stuck there and that's all that's available, it's either chips or, I guess, candy. They actually had I think it was a chili dog, and I had it, and I took a couple bites and just went, ugh, no, no, thank you. But, gotta go with what you gotta go with. Wish we had a lot better vending machines. Although I've seen some unique ones, I don't know anything about those. Yeah. Oh, they have a new one. I'm going to look for it. I saw the new release at exclusive to Walmart. You guys could be on the lookout for. I actually did some of the weird cup of noodles that they had. I did the s'mores cup of noodles. I did the breakfast ones, was pancake and bacon. They're coming out with dill pickle. Dill pickle cup of noodles. So be on the lookout for those. Dill pickle cup of noodle. Interesting. But yeah, I tried I still have some s'mores and I still have some breakfast noodles. Everything bagel, that's the other one too. Actually, I do have, I do have, I do have those. I've yet to try them. I did pick up the Totino's noodles. I haven't tried them yet. The buffalo cheese and 4 cheese noodles. I don't know about Old El Paso. I'm not real big on that. Yeah, I remember going to like some of the malls and they had like weird vending, like you can get gold bars and somewhere along the line they had a car vending machine where you can actually buy a car out of a vending machine. Kind of weird. Um, I know they had things like you could get earphones and iPods and stuff like that in some of these things. High priced vending machines. They used to have them at like the malls and stuff like that. I don't know if they have those anymore. Yeah, but can you buy a POS Honda Civic with 80,000 miles on it? Uh, any Firebird, I guess. Like I said, 77 Firebird's my favorite, but I don't know, 82 maybe. Yeah, but can you buy the POS Honda Civic? Yeah, did you ever see the movie? What was it called? God, can't think of the name now. Dane Cook, Employee of the Month. If you ever watched that one, they worked at a superstore, which was kind of like I think it was like a Walmart or Kirkland type of thing, warehouse store. And the guy played a joke on him. The guy played a joke on him. He took his car, he put it up on the rack, and guy put a ticket, and the guy came and said he wanted to buy it, and he said he had to sell it to him. Yep, he put it up there. He had to sell it to him. Then later, the guy bought it, tricked it out. Back in the day, that was the car. Guess they were. I guess they were pretty good. Oh yeah, Junior. That one was okay. Uh, yeah, Good Luck Chuck. There was a couple other ones with Dane Cook was like hot for a while. No, haven't tried those. Actually, the salsas that I tried a Drew's salsa. Believe it or not, they had a Drew's. I still got Mrs. Renfro's Reaper salsa that I've unopened. That's insanely hot. So, yeah, it was at a local. It was at a local a place called Gene's Fine Foods. They had a couple of Drew's salsa. I don't know if anybody carries it or if it was a specialty thing. I tried the one time. It was okay. I just got it because of the name. yeah, what else? They got lots of different sauces out there too. Some of them are especially hot. Some of them are okay. Yeah, that one was good. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. It was all right. I've actually tried. I have tried some. When did I try one? I think I have a. I think I have a couple of celebrity ones that I've actually tried. I think it was a pizza in a bag. I think was one of those that I tried. I've tried the Dolly Parton like cake, but I haven't done a review on it. What else have I tried? Mr. Beast. Those were not the greatest chocolate. Stay tuned for midnight. I haven't seen those, but stay tuned for midnight. You might see some sort of a celebrity endorsed item. Who knows? And I don't keep up on all of them. Yes, I tried 2 of his chocolate bars. I did not care for them. The chocolate was nasty, to say the least, and they were like ridiculously expensive, and I couldn't. I thought Palmer chocolate was bad, but that was worse. Nah, yeah, the flavor was horrible. The texture was awful. I mean, Palmer's is just like, oily and kind of grainy, but that's what they make like the chocolate bunnies and the coins and stuff out of. Those are tolerable, but Mr. Beast, yeah. It's true, but I think they do that because it's more stable when they do like the Easter bunnies and the chocolate coins. They don't melt, or they have a higher melting point. So maybe that's why it's more oil than it is like chocolate or milk. It's more shelf stable. I think that's why they do it. Yeah, it's not very good chocolate, believe it or not. I've tried it. Oh man, no, yeah, that's true. But everybody's into different stuff. So, let's see what else. Yes, I did. Believe it or not. I think I still have. I don't know, what did I do with them? I had them. I put them on pizza the other night. Believe it or not. I haven't released the Shaquille O'Neal extra large gummies yet, but I actually put them on. I had the shakaroni pizza, and I put them on the shakaroni pizza the other night. So, gummies on pizza. No thanks. They're a little too big, anyways. I know that's like the tie-in. Yeah, and the shakaroni pizza now is a permanent menu item, so it's Papa John's permanent. So if you want to get your shock on, go for it. No, you know what? After those chocolates, I kind of gave up on the Mr. Beast. I haven't even seen them in the stores, so not. I know they've got the pop-up delivery for burgers and whatnot, but I don't know. I'm just not. I don't want to go there. Just not much. So what else? Oh, excuse me. So some of you guys, the other night, I went and found some of them. I tried a couple of them, but some of you guys were, the other night, were asking about I'm not into it. So, but some of you guys were asking about this, and we were kind of going over the old time sodas and stuff. And I wanted to go over this. These are actually back, but they're a little different. And I've tried a couple, but I still have a few to try. If you guys remember, these, slice, grapefruit, and sliced ginger ale, sliced lemon lime. There were some other ones I have actually tried as well. So, but they're now healthy sodas. So they've kind of brought them back as like a probiotic. This is called the healthy soda. They're probiotic, and it's got it's supposed to be good for your gut. I don't know, but I know they've brought them back. So they went in a different direction. They went healthy. I don't. They found them at my grocery store. Not really sure. Doesn't say that. Probiotics, prebiotics, and postbiotics. I don't know. So that's the new 4 grams of sugar. So I guess they're kind of going away from the old stuff. They're getting into the zero sugar, and they're getting into all the other stuff. Same with the Jolt. Believe it or not, I have in the past. I don't know if any place has them. I think maybe you can get them online. They used to have them at the one place, but it's not there anymore. Yeah, I remember it was mostly just lemon, lime, and orange. I think that were the only ones. I don't know about the other flavors. Maybe they had them, maybe they didn't. Somewhere they disappeared, along with Jolt. But I think Jolt went away like in 16 or 17 or something, 19 maybe. Some of the old stuff, they've kind of got rid of them. 7-Up Gold, yeah. 7-Up Gold DNL was another good one. I don't know why you got rid of that. Red Fusion was another good one. Pepsi Blue, but they brought that back. What else? Crystal Pepsi. Jousta Soda. I wish they'd bring that back. That was actually real. I like that one. That was the first energy drink before like Red Bull and Rockstar, I think. Oh, man. Oh, sorry. And they had Red Fusion and all kinds of different strange flavors. Surge, Slice. There were a couple other ones that are regular. I remember DNL, 7-Up Gold. Never heard of that. I know they've got Barks, the red cream soda, which was actually really good. Oh, man. Barks cream soda, red cream soda. What else did they have? They just had a lot of different ones. Yeah, but that was a brief hiccup in the road. Nobody liked it. and Pepsi Clear and Tab Clear. And I've heard Tab is people want Tab back. I don't know why they want Tab back. Tab was nasty. Tab was originally designed for women. It's a diet drink for women in a pink can. They still have that. I've seen Big Red. They've also got like Big Blue and some other flavors, but Big Red. They also got the gum too, but they've got some of the nostalgia. Yeah, I've actually had a couple. We can't really get it here. I think it's more of like an East Coast thing. I've actually done a couple. I did one was I got a couple that I sent away for. I have to do the review of those. I think I had one was it Rock and Rye? I think I've done the review on that. They've got a lot of cool flavors. Just wish I could find them. Like, I think they might be a Dollar General, but we don't have a Dollar General, so. I've seen them online. They've got a lot of different flavors. I tried ordering a couple of them, but they ended up being out of stock, so. I'll keep looking for new flavors. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. There are a lot of strange drinks out there. Some of them they're mostly East Coast. And some are exclusively in Canada. So, yeah. Actually, I might want to go up. I have up here we've got an Ace Hardware store. They've got old time soda, old time candy, and like games too, I think. They had like old time games like Connect 4 and Battleship and things like that. And then they had like the bottled soda that you would get. And all the classic candy too. I think I actually got a couple of Reed's hard candy or something like that from there. Yeah, that's actually in the store. I've seen it. I haven't tried it, but I've seen that one. And they got a lot of different stuff. Some of them they got some strange ones. There's all kinds of brands of everything. But some of them are really expensive. I've got a lot of unique stuff coming in, so stay tuned for those when I get those. I think some of them are on like back order. Well, some people like some of those old time things. Now you have to have a certain thing, the Spangler, the Circus Peanuts, the Necco wafers, some of those old time candies, candy corn, all that stuff. I mean, either you love them or you don't. And what was it, jujubes that were like hard as a rock, juicy fruit. There were a couple other ones. They've actually brought some of them back, but yeah, the old time classics, Necco wafers. Those have been around for a while. And like the old, I was actually able to find the garbage can candy and the coffin candy. Oh yeah, no, Necco wafers. Well, they've been around for a while, kind of like M&Ms and Hershey bars. And then some of the old time like candy sticks and candy buttons, the swirly lollipops, things that you'd find like in a candy store. Willy Wonka, jelly beans. gumdrops, all that, the real classic stuff, peppermints, things that have been around since forever. Yeah, I heard that Snickers was named after a horse. Now I don't know about some of those other ones, like well, I mean, some of them were like O. Henry. I think it was after the ball player. And Baby Ruth was actually, I think that was after a horse too. I don't remember. Baby Ruth. I don't think it was after a kid. I'd have to look that up. It wasn't Babe Ruth, I don't think. Well, I know the Reggie bar was named after Reggie, Reggie Jackson. And what else? They had a bunch of other marathon and $100,000 bar and all those other ones that have been around. Some of them get their own candy. Okay, there you go. Yeah, no, okay. I guess it was the Snicker. Snickers really does satisfy. Maybe if you don't get your Snickers, you turn into whatever. I don't know. Like the commercials. Ah, all right. So yes, you can see the review is live. For what it's worth. Cookie. Yeah, actually, you can still find those some places online. They used to have them at Big Lots, but I think Big Lots is pretty much gone. So you don't find them in the stores anymore. Maybe it's a specialty candy store. They still have some of those. I've seen them. The world's like biggest candy store. And go there and check all those out. But yeah, bubblegum cigarettes, candy cigarettes, chocolate cigarettes. What else do they have? Bubblegum cigars. Yeah, they have changed over the years. I remember the candy cigarettes had the little red tip on them. They don't have them anymore. They're just candy. They're not even cigarette. I don't even know if they want to call them cigarettes. They're candy sticks. I actually have one that I got from Canada, and it's Popeye's candy sticks. They're shaped like cigarettes, but they don't want to call them cigarettes because they don't want to put that across to kids, and they're trying to get away from all of that. Yeah, I did do the. I've done a review on candy cigarettes. I've done a review on chocolate cigarettes. I've done bubble gum. I did a review on bubble gum. Also, I did bubble gum crayons. Nah, I'm not a smoker, so I've done Big League Chew, just a pinch between your gum and cheek. um, yeah, I've seen about the Tony's Chocolonely. It's kind of expensive though, so and maybe you could catch it on sale. I've always thought about it. They got a lot of different like plain chocolate bars out there. Then they had the XO chocolate bar and Tony's Chocolonely, and there's a Ghirardelli, bunch of other standard brands. What was the one endangered species that I did? Yeah, they have those, and then they had the red licorice pipes too. I think you can still find those. What else did they had candy pipes for a minute, but that didn't go around too well. I have that. I have ouch bubble gum. I have it somewhere. I had a little canister I sent away for. It's Band-Aid bubble gum. What else? Yeah, I got a lot of different stuff. And I got another class. I got a couple classic candies coming up, so you'll have to check those out. There's some that I just went to the aisle and found some really cool stuff. You know, it's like the toy candy. What was the one that I did the other day? Kitty corner. It was a little kitty carrier with um, fish candies in it. Yeah, Abba Zaba. They had a mystery Abba Zaba and Rocky Road. Apparently, though, they're not producing those anymore. Apparently, I guess the company went out of business. Annabelle's Chocolate Company. From what I've heard, now I don't know. I haven't done any research, but I heard they were not going to be around anymore. They were going out of business. I think you can still find them. I've seen you can get cases of them, but they're kind of expensive. What was it? Snack Attack, I think, had them for like $105 for a box of Abba Zaba. I was like, no way, dude. I'm not paying that. Too much. Yes, you can still find Charleston Chew in the chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Some of them are hard to find, though. Excalibur Burger? I don't know. But yeah, I will have to put up a new, I do have a new burger review coming up that I found a new place for a burger. Yes, I've had the Chico Stick, and I think they had a, I want to say if they had a chocolate Chico Stick, maybe somewhere along the line. Yeah. Sadly, though, I found out that Jolly Rancher has discontinued some of their flavors. For whatever reason, I don't understand it. They got rid of their cinnamon and they got rid of their peach flavors. You cannot find them. You cannot buy them anymore. They've been discontinued. I don't know why. I like the cinnamon and I like the peach. So, I don't know. They should, but I don't know why they got rid of them. They didn't think they were popular. I'm not sure what's going on. A lot of the ones have tamed down their cinnamon. I think they were a little bit too harsh for some kids. I know, like the atomic fireballs and the red hots and the hot tamales, they've kind of kicked down the cinnamon content. I think because they were a little too harsh, a little too hot for some people. So I think they kind of toned them way down. Because I just remember getting those atomic fireballs and some of that stuff and having the super hot. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they got rid of a couple of flavors of Dum Dums, mystery flavors, and all those. Malacup's still kind of around. Couple Gold still kind of around. Velamont, that was another one that was kind of like that. The Bun Bar, still could find that. Yeah, the old time classics. If you go to some of those websites, you can get like nostalgia packs, different decades, 50s, 60s. Fifth Avenue, you can still kind of find it. Bar None, they brought back. I don't think Look is around anymore, and I don't think Clark is around. You can still find Mary Jane's. You can still find a Bit of Honey. I'm trying to remember. A lot of those ones you can still find at like the Dollar Tree or in your candy section. They've not completely disappeared, but some of them actually have. They do not have, what was it, Sugar Mama anymore. The chocolate covered sticks. And they also had still can find the nickel nip, but they don't have the regular tubes, and they don't have the wax harmonicas they used to have for Halloween time. I think you still find wax lips and mustaches. Actually, I have. You can find Sky Bar. And I think you might even be able to find the 7-Up bar, which is like 7 different sections of filled candy. I think you can still find that. Some places will still carry it. Oh yeah, that Boston baked beans, the burnt roasted peanuts, peanuttles. There's a couple of. Hi, Tazzy. What you doing? You coming over here? Yeah, Fun Dip. They've actually got a couple other. Then they got all the other weird varieties of Fun Dip. What was it? The toilet, the toilet dip, baby bottles, which is basically like Pop Rocks and candy. Tazzy, now you got fur everywhere. Push pops. They've got lighted push pops, music push pops, slide push pops. Ones that play music. Razzles. Yes, I've tried many different kind of razzles, believe it or not. They've got the regular, the tropical, they've got sour, they've got the crunchy coated ones. Actually, slide pops. I have some leftover ones. I did that not too long ago. The other one that I've actually seen, I think they're actually discontinuing it. I tried to get it, but it was like out of stock, was the, what they called them, Hot Licks. They were candy, or they were lollipops, but they had like a scorpion in it, or they had like a worm. I've seen those. Yeah, and then they had the light up pops and the push pops and all the gels and the I still have one, I guess, like a candy bomb. Oh yeah, nerds ropes, nerds clusters, big chewy nerds, all kinds of different nerds everywhere. Originally Willy Wonka, and Willy Wonka got away from naming it, so I don't know why they got rid of Willy Wonka, but Nestle's kind of separated themselves from the Willy Wonka label, because it used to be Wonka's ever. Yeah, well, sugar daddies, sugar babies, sugar mamas were chocolate covered. They don't have those anymore. The other one that I haven't been able to find, I don't think they make them anymore, it's called Slapsticks. And they were like caramel on a stick, and they had like a swirl, and you're supposed to slap them down, I guess. Kind of like a taffy on a stick. I don't know that they have those anymore. I haven't seen them. Haven't seen them for a while. Kind of like a sugar daddy, but a little bit different. Laffy Taffy and all those old candies. You get them from the ice cream man sometimes. But I haven't, some of them just not around anymore. But every once in a while you could find some of that stuff out there on classic candy sites, or there's a bunch of them that I've gone to in the past that still stock some of those old style. Another one was dangerous, was Astro Pop. Those things were dangerous. They were little lollipops that were shaped like a missile, and they get all pointy. Those were bad. Remember those? But yeah, they were bad. Could put an eye out with one of those things. But it's been yep. Yep, exactly. They've made a brief resurgence on some of these like independent labels. I actually had a Wonka bar, and I had a Scrumdiddlyumptious bar, and I had a those hats that they had, gummy hats, and I still still have to do the one eventually. Yeah. But I still have the one. I actually put out a Wonka soda. And no, it's not fizzy lifting drink, unfortunately. That probably would have been better. Bubble up, double bubble burpa cola. I want the schnozberry soda. Schnozberry. Who's ever heard of a schnozberry? I'd like to see that. Let's see, why not? They could do it. They used to have a lot of different. I wish they'd bring back, what was it called? Wonka's, I think it was called Peeler. It was actually ice cream with like gummy coating, and then you peeled it like a banana. It was like grape. It was like grape, and then it had banana ice cream in the middle. Really? Yeah, I think I've seen them. They're not called atomic fireballs. They're just called they're called something else. They're sort of like it. Tongue scorchers or something like that. I think I've seen. It is the same thing. It's just a different name, but the official atomic fireballs are no longer. Check the Dollar Tree. Sometimes you can find them there. I've seen runts there, and all the yeah, Good and Plenty's and all the boxed candy, movie theater candies type thing. They might still be there. I know fruit striped gum is gone. Sadly, sadly or non-sadly, they have discontinued fruit striped gum. Oh well. That lasted about as long as the flavor. If you've ever had fruit striped gum, you know. It lasted about as long as a stick of gum flavor did. Oh yeah, that's been gone many, many years. Chicken dinner. That went out like in the 60s or 70s, I think. So did Marathon Bar, that's gone. There's a couple other ones that, yeah, then discontinued. No, I've tried. Long time ago, I tried the whatever that was, Easy Squeeze or whatever. They had the colored ketchup. I think I tried the Nickelodeon green ketchup. They had the one that was purple, and then they had one that I think it was green. Easy Squeeze or something that was out for a little while. I did try the one. I think it was Nickelodeon green slime ketchup. It didn't taste any difference. It just was dyed green. But actually, believe it or not, I have it in there. I've tried it. It's actually not too bad. Now they've got dill pickle mayo. So it's like mayo in a squeeze tube with pickle in it. So if you like pickle and mayo together, or relish and mayo together, got it in a convenient squeeze tube. Kind of reminds me of the Goober's peanut butter and jelly together. Those were not bad, actually. Yep, see? Unfortunately, they discontinued Dipes Stripes gum. R.I.P. to the zebra. I actually tried it a little while ago, a couple years back. Then they had the tattoos and the that one. So you might be able to find it like at a Dollar Tree or something, old stock, I guess. If you can, stock up on it. There are a couple other items too that have disappeared, and they made a quiet exit. I don't know why. Hostess did that. They got rid of the Suzy Q. They got rid of the Chocodiles. They got a lot of fruit pie flavors too. Yep, and you know what the other thing is? You cannot find. You can only find it in the miniatures. You cannot get a Crackle Bar. You can't get a full-size Crackle Bar. You can get the Crackle Bar in the Hershey's miniatures, but that's it. You can still get Mr. Good Bar and the Hershey's and the Special Dark in the regular size. They do not make a Crackle Bar. They make a Crunch Bar. And I think crispy bars, but no Crackle. Yeah, the dark chocolate. They got so many different Kit Kat flavors. It's not even funny now. You can get all the Japanese flavored Kit Kats. There are a ton of them. Same with Pringles. I've tried a bunch, but there's still a whole lot of different flavors. They're always coming out with a different one. Really? I liked the M&M's almond. I think they still have peanut butter, and I think they still have pretzel. I wish they'd bring back the jalapeno. Those were actually really good. I remember when they were doing all the M&M's different flavors. The three of them, and then they were like picking a winner. I think a lot of those have discontinued. Was a crunchy mint, and then they had the espresso and the toffee and all those other ones. Those were actually pretty good, some of them. And then the winner still went away. I think they still have Midnight. Milky Way Midnight. They've got a couple other ones. Still got to track down the salted caramel Butterfinger. I can't find it. I did find it online at Walmart, but they wanted $25 for a case. You could not get an individual one. So, I don't know if it might be in the store. I just haven't been to the store lately, so trying to see if I could find it online. But you can't get one shipped. You have to have a whole case. And I don't need a case. I had those. Those were actually pretty good. But those were, I think, kind of a flash in the pan. Still, they got the cookie dough and cookies and cream, and I think salted caramel one. They got a couple of their different Twix. I don't know if they still have peanut butter Twix. I like the peanut butter Twix. I don't know if they have those. I'll have to look. Hopefully they have them. I don't know. Yeah, I tried that one not too long ago. The Yoo-Hoo chocolate bar. That was actually different. I liked them. I don't know why. Oh man, that sucks. I haven't looked for them lately, but I used to love the peanut butter Twix. Strawberry and cream. I've tried strawberry. I've tried, I've tried a lot of different Kit Kats from Japan. Banana caramel, milk tea. I've tried green tea. I've tried a lot of different ones. I don't think I've tried actual strawberry and cream. Yes, I've done Reese's caramel. I've done Reese's, a lot of different Reese's peanut butter cups. I like the original. Not real big on the different flavored ones. They're not as good. What I like to do though is I like to take like a plain chocolate bar, like a Hershey bar, or either a special dark or something, and then just put peanut butter on it. Make my own peanut butter cup, I guess. Green tea Kit Kats were all right. I've tried those. I've tried, I don't even know. There's so many different ones I've tried. Dang, bummer. Bring it back. Well, I guess I could kind of go with that. Was it Reese's Sticks? I think they still have. Take 5. Yeah, the best one, peanut butter cups, plain peanut butter cups. No additions, just plain peanut butter. Or maybe the chocolate lovers or the peanut butter levels, depending on how much of a ratio you like. But I have tried all the different lava cake, cookies, Reese's Pieces. Yeah, see, I didn't get into the. I'm not a coffee or a Java, so I don't think I even want to try that one. Yeah, I tried the ones. I tried the peanut butter and jelly ones. They were okay. I saw a lot of mixed reviews. People didn't quite like them as much. Actually, they call them Tootsie Drops. I think I have them somewhere. They're like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried the. I've tried the. Did I try the pretzels? I tried the cookies. Those were okay. Hi, Tezzy. What you want? Yeah, I tried all those ones. What was it? The almonds, almond butter, the walnuts. There were a couple other ones. Brownie bites. Tezzy, what are you doing? You're getting fur everywhere. Tazzy. Tazzy wants attention and petting him, and he's getting fur everywhere. He's on the floor now. You can't leave it alone, can you? You got food down there? Yeah, actually, I tried the pixie sticks not too long ago. They weren't the giant size that I remember. The ones that I got like were about that big. I remember getting the ones from the ice cream man. They were like the giant big plastic tube of death is what we used to call them. Yeah, he gets fur everywhere. Especially when he flops on the floor. You having fun? Yeah, he'll go. He just likes to hang out. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff has been discontinued, unfortunately. Guess it was hey, Happy Saturday. Yep. Yeah, it is Saturday because we are, and that's where I'm at. They make Butterfinger. They actually made a new formula of Butterfingers. People did not like the new version of it for whatever reason. I don't know. They say go back to the original. I don't know if they are or not. But yeah, so that's what it is. Yeah, a lot of stuff has been discontinued. I've tried, I guess I got lucky. I tried them in the past before they went away. Yeah, I could see that. I know a lot of these candies have been like a revival when they had people take over the company. Necco actually went out of business and another company took over the Necco brand, and then they re-released Necco under a new company. And there are a couple other things that they had as well. I remember there for a couple of years you could not get Necco because another company bought them out. Yeah, because originally it was, I think it was Necco. I don't know. You might still be able to find it. Yeah, a lot of ones did that. Same like kind of like with the Hostess. When the Hostess went out and another company bought them and they bought the rights, they kind of changed everything up and not quite the same. Yeah, I liked the Rays. I liked when they were putting out new flavors. I guess they just couldn't keep up. I don't know. There are so many different energy drinks out there right now. New companies every day. And I've tried a bunch of new ones too. I keep seeing ads for them too. Like, still have this one. I'll have to try this one. I have done a review. Rebel Ape. Energy drink, yeah. Yeah, you can get a deal on some of these. I think C4 was running a sale, buy 2 cases for like they were doing a 2-case sale for like I think it was like $20 a case when you buy 2. So you could do that. Lucky Energy was another one that's got some. That one's actually decent. You can get you can do the Monster. A lot of different ones. That was the big ripoff the other day. So if you saw the review that just went live a little while ago, I found the Selena Gomez Oreo cookies. I was going to get them from Oreo.com, but they wanted way too much for Oreo cookies. I was going to get them, but ridiculous. Because you could pre-order them through Oreo, but they wanted, you had to buy 2 boxes for 10, like 10.50 whatever, and then you had to pay $16 shipping for 2 boxes of Oreos. And I didn't want to pay 26 or 27 or even $30 for 2 boxes. Okay. Yeah, at one point I had a whole bunch of Rays and getting all the different flavors and the brands, and then they went away. Now I'm working on C4, some of these other the other flavors as well, other energy drinks and stuff that I kind of, you have to buy a 12 pack, some of them. Yeah, we're pretty good. Yeah, actually, I still have I've got a big bag full of the Ray's on the go packs. I don't even know what some of them are. Some of them were the mystery flavor from when I was in the insider group. But they got, yeah, like all the different flavors. And you just add them to water. It's not the same as the can because it's not carbonated. But yeah, there for a while I was getting all kinds of packets. Yeah, well, that happens though. You find something good and then they end up discontinuing it. Yeah, that's Southern California though. There for a while, I kind of, yeah, the Rays did give me a little kick, but it's comparable to some of the other ones though. Bang, what's the other one? Rain, Rockstar even. They got a lot of different. They got a lot of different stuff out there, believe it or not. Monster. Monster's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, the ones that I like, they've discontinued. Don't know why. I like the extra dry Monster. Nitro. That was intense. And then they discontinued the Pepsi Nitro, believe it or not, if you liked it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what's going on with the company. I haven't really heard anything ever since they discontinued the insider deal, and I don't even know if you can still order. I think you can, and I don't think it's in stores anymore. It used to be at my GNC, but I don't think they carry it anymore. I haven't been to GNC. In fact, they moved. Apparently, they moved from where it was. They closed down the one location and they moved across town. I haven't been to the new one, so donuts are okay. I can't eat a lot. Too much sugar. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, they just opened that new place with Korean ring style donuts. I might go check that one out. I think it's called DOGH Nuts. It's a new place that just opened up, and they've got the Korean style ring donuts with the weird flavors. I think there's another one that has the Korean style like hot dogs, corn dogs, and cheese and stuff like that. Might have to go check that one out. We only have 2 donut places in town, believe it or not. I did that video a long time ago called Donut Wars, where it's the 2 donut places in my town. And I mean, you can still get them at like bakeries and supermarkets, but those are the actual donut shops. We don't have Dunkin'. We don't have Krispy Kreme anywhere near me, so I have to go with my local donut place or 7-Eleven or anything like that. Yeah. I've had Dubai chocolate. I did a review about a week or two ago. They weren't from Trader Joe's, but they were from Amazon. That's the pistachio and chocolate that's like all the rage right now. And I also did the Dubai chocolate drink. It was a pistachio chocolate drink. But yeah, I have seen that Trader Joe's is now doing a Dubai chocolate bar, per se. It's a different kind of chocolate. I'll give it that. It's all the rage right now. Everybody's into this Dubai chocolate, especially handmade and all that. So if you like pistachio, if you like chocolate, you can find it on Amazon. You could probably find it at your local grocery store. I think it's a little pricey though, because I think it's handmade. So you can still get it. I think I haven't been to Trader Joe's for a little while, so every once in a while I find something, but lately I really haven't found anything that I liked. I've tried a few things like, was it dill pickle mustard, and I think dill pickle bites, and some gummy candies, and a few things from there. They're okay for some things. But I know the Dubai is a trending thing right now, so you can try that as well. What else? There's a lot of things that are still out there. A lot of things have been discontinued, unfortunately. So I was able to try some before they went away. There are a couple places I do want to go to before they do go away or close up. I think that's actually, I'm thinking there are maybe a few places that are getting ready to close down and I want to try before they go away. I actually did a couple of reviews on some places before they closed down. One was a hot dog place that they closed a couple of years ago. One was a Mexican one that closed a few years back. There were a couple of other places that I wanted to try while they were still open. Some of them have been around really long time, and I wanted to go there and check them out. I know there was recently a place that I wanted to go to. They ended up closing. It's a hot dog hamburger place. I would have liked to have gone there, but looked on there one day and all of a sudden they were closed. And some other, like a Korean barbecue place, I think, popped up in its place. I didn't hear anything about them closing. I just saw the people that said, "Hey, they got a new place over here where this hot dog place used to be." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So much for that one. And there was another one. It was a Korean hot dog place downtown. I wanted to try something. They had a poutine dog and they had a poutine fries. That ended up closing. So I wasn't able to try that one. There was a couple other places that I really wanted to try while they were still open. Yeah. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I know Trader Joe's kind of gets the big to do about that stuff. But I have tried it. Trader Joe's kind of hit and miss though. I know that they sell out. I don't know what was with the bags. People were going crazy over canvas bags at Trader Joe's. They were standing in line when they came out. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, some of them are okay. Some of the frozen ones are okay. Some of them not so much. Actually, I have a thing somewhere around here that I still have to try from Trader Joe's, and I've got a couple other drinks that I still have to try. So they have it. Not like it used to be, though. They used to give you samples and they used to have a lot more items. They don't do that anymore. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take a trip down there one day. So let's see what else. No, I am drinking Gorilla Gorilla Mind. So that's what I'm having tonight. Drinking the Gorilla. So yeah, I guess it's like I said, it's a theme night tonight. Panda and Gorilla. So yeah. But it is what it is. And I got cookies for dessert. And milk, I guess, if I wanted them. So yeah, they're going nuts with these Oreo cookie flavors too. So well, it's clear. It's just clear water or clear energy drink. No artificial colors, no artificial stuff. Just just a sweetener, I guess. A lot of the energy drinks are like that. They're clear. Some of them are colored though. No, Monster's colored. Rockstar, some of these other, the old style ones, the OG ones that are like that citrus energy blend. Pretty harsh though. I've tried like the original Rockstar and Monster. Just his thing. He likes to open. Like I said, I don't know. That's his thing. He's he's on his own deal. So what else? I was trying to see if there's anything interesting or new out there. As far as releases and stuff, I think there's going to be some thing. Taco Bell, I heard Taco Bell is now going to be getting into the wrap game. I think they're trying to beat out McDonald's. What is it with these wraps? I don't understand. I really don't understand the logic of it. Everybody's losing their mind over McDonald's wraps. It's a chicken strip and a tortilla. It's not that difficult. But everybody's going cuckoo over it. I just don't get it. Everybody's going nuts over it. I guess it's kind of like the Popeyes and the chicken sandwich. When Popeyes put their chicken sandwich out, everybody went cuckoo and they were starting riots and all that stuff. And then everybody else said, hey, if Popeyes has got a chicken sandwich, we're going to have a chicken sandwich. And McDonald's retooled it, and all these other ones, Burger King had one, and everybody else said, hey, try our chicken sandwich. And it was a chicken sandwich war. And now I guess it's the chicken wrap war. So a lot of people are doing Carl's Jr.'s, Wendy's, Popeyes got into it. Jack in the Box got into it. Yeah, everybody's going cuckoo over wraps. Guess it's supposed to be healthy, but I don't know. You can make your own wrap. Just get yourself a chicken nugget, get yourself a tortilla, and get yourself some lettuce and cheese and sauce, I guess. I want them to bring back the Big Mac wrap, where they had the burger, the pickle, the sauce, wrapped up in a wrapped up in a tortilla. They had it for a minute and they got rid of it. So I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with them, but that's, I guess, kind of the new thing that's coming out. And I think I did hear something about Taco Bell's going to have their empanadas, and they're going to have a pumpkin spice empanadas for Thanksgiving time. There's a couple other releases that they're going to have. Finally getting to the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Pie. I think that's going to be coming out Thanksgiving time. So there are a few things on the horizon, but not really been hearing anything major. But I'll stay tuned for new items and new releases as they come out. Still got quite a few online that I still gotta edit and post for you guys. Drinks, snacks, sodas, all that fun stuff. So you guys can stay tuned for those throughout the week. So the cookie review is out for tonight. Tomorrow you'll see a jolting you'll see a jolting review, so you can check that out on Sunday. Still have the poll up there. What kind of chip do you like with your sandwich? So you could check that one out if you haven't already checked it out. I know some people like chips with their sandwich, some people don't. Some people like certain kinds. I have a Chick-fil-A, no Raising Cane. I've done a few Chick-fil-A reviews. In fact, I got one somewhere out there. Another spear that I gotta work on and put out. But yeah, we do not have a Raising Cane's. And I don't think we're going to be getting one anytime soon. But we do have a Chick-fil-A. And it's not open on Sunday. So, anyway. And it's a disaster. Going through that drive-thru is ridiculous. I don't know who designed it, but it's not a user-friendly drive-thru. One of the reviews I showed you how I had to go all the way around and come up through the side and go to the drive-thru window, and it's a mess. But yeah, I don't know. Wonder if they're ever going to start doing that national, what was it, National Save a Chicken Day or something like that. I went there one year. Yep, they do not open on Sunday. I went there one year and I had my cow hat on, and it's something about during National Save a Chicken Day or something like that. If you dressed up like a cow or had any kind of cow thing, you got a free sandwich. I actually went inside with my cow hat on, stood in line, and I got a free chicken sandwich. I don't think they're doing that. Well, they weren't doing it when they wouldn't let you in the lobby for a while, but I don't think they're doing that anymore. And people were getting real creative. They'd put like a bag on their head, or some people would just put a piece of paper on their shirt that said cow, and they got a free chicken sandwich. I mean, it's kind of cool, but yeah, the people were wearing, cow hats, or they had a cow shirt or a little keychain or something to show that they had a cow. You get yourself a free sandwich. But I don't know. They haven't advertised it, so I don't know. Guess maybe it cost them a little bit too much. And yeah, they used to have. Well, they still have one in another town that was originally there, and it was really tough to get through. And something about they redid the parking lot, so apparently it was easier to get in and out of. I'm not sure, but I haven't been there for a little while. It was very confusing going through that drive-through, kind of dead end and stuff like that. So fairly popular drive-through destination, I guess. Same with In-N-Out Burger. When I go to In-N-Out Burger, you have to wait in the line. It's almost always busy. Even when I go there late at night or if I go there in the afternoon, there's always a line there. Sometimes I can get in and out in about 15, 20 minutes, but usually there is a line. And I haven't checked to see if they've raised their prices, but I know the last couple of times I went there, the prices keep going up. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet, but they probably will raise them yet again. But it's the same menu, pretty much. I think they've added a couple of things to them, like pink lemonade and I think there was another diet. I think it's cherry Coke. Oh, have you guys seen? They're bringing back Diet Cherry Coke. Apparently, Diet Cherry Coke was discontinued. Yeah, I don't know. Guess that's what they have to say it. But yeah, Diet Cherry Coke was apparently discontinued a couple of years ago. Now they're bringing it back in a retro can. So if you're into the Diet Cherry Coke, go for it. I think they still have Cherry Coke. And I think they have Cherry Coke Zero too. So, but specifically Diet Cherry Coke. I know they've kind of separated the Zero and the Diet. It's different flavors. And I think it's the additive. One's aspartame, one's sucralose. So whether you like Diet, whether you like zero sugar, I don't know. If you have a preference. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll maybe that's what I will have a new poll of. Do you prefer diet? Do you prefer regular? Do you prefer zero, or do you prefer something else, I guess? They still have some with like Splenda and NutraSweet and I don't know, that natural flavor, cane sugar. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do the next poll. Yeah, do you like zero? Do you like diet? Do you like regular? Or do you like the original sugar version, I guess? They're still available in some flavors. But yeah, I know that some are diet. The same with Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. And they've got, now they're going to have Mountain Dew Dragon Fruit. I think that comes out on the 19th nationwide. It's a Walmart exclusive, so that is replacing the Frostbite exclusively at Walmart. So if you're into exclusive Mountain Dew flavors, that's going to be at Walmart. I guess it didn't do Frostbite didn't do well, Spark didn't do well, Major Melon didn't do well. They all discontinued all of them. They went away. Some of them were seasonal. And also, I've been hearing that Summer Freeze is back. No, it's Dragon Fruit Mountain Dew flavor. So they used to have Frostbite. That was a Mountain Dew Frostbite, which was exclusive one. Yeah, I don't know if you might be able to find the regular actual dragon fruit at the grocery store. I think they still are going to be a little bit pricey. Some of that exotic fruit's not cheap anymore. Pineapples, all that. And then they have the regular one, and then the red dragon fruit, which I haven't actually had a dragon fruit, so I don't know. I know they've got all the seeds in it. Yeah, maybe you might be able to find it a little cheaper at a grocery store. But I know they have red one, and then they got the regular white ones, and then you got to get those seeds out of there, I guess, because you're not supposed to eat the seeds. You got to kind of strain them or crush them out, I guess. You're not supposed to eat them. Yeah, depends on if they're on sale sometimes. What was I saw it in the grocery store. Pink pineapple, $15 for a pink pineapple. Some kind of exclusive um, version of their pineapple. I don't know if it's actual pink inside. It came in like a box. Maybe it's sweeter. Maybe it's got a different flavor to it. I don't really know. I just saw the thing that said pink pineapple. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. $15 for a pineapple. Kind of like the one they have. I've actually seen them in their Asian pears, and they're like in the little baskets, the little foam covered baskets, and those were like $2 a piece for Asian pears. Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, see, I'm not Hawaii, so I don't know. I don't know if it would actually grow here or not. But I've heard that's the thing, is some special version of it. They do have exotic fruits I've seen at my grocery store, like star fruit and mangoes and was a horny melon and kiwis and yeah, just weird blends of apples too. What they call grapples and pluots and all that. I guess summertime now they're gonna have all the um, different things. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what the difference, if it's sweeter, if it tastes like cherry. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna try it for $15, so um, it can't be that good. If it was $5 or $6, maybe, I might try it, but not 15. A little a little too pricey for me. I did have the pink pineapple milkshake at Jack in the Box, which I don't know. I didn't really taste much different. I think they put a powder in there that made it resemble pink pineapple. But yeah, you can get a lot of different exotic fruits and different fruit flavors, so check those out as well. They got a lot. And depending on what market you go to, I guess, sometimes they have a little more, or some of them have fresh produce market. Or if you go to a farmer's market, sometimes they'll have them. But they tend to be a little more at a farmer's market, though. I know that. Fresh fruits, and then they get the food stands and stuff. Those can be really expensive. They have you know, homegrown vegetables, and then they got the food. A lot of them, they have food trucks or food stands at the farmers market. They can get pricey. No, I think they start having a farmers market here, like on a Thursday or something. I really haven't gone down there, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm just concentrating on what we got here, so keeping an eye on that. Let's see what else. That's pretty much it for the weekend. You guys can see a lot of the different reviews throughout the week. Go back and check out some of the other ones from the past. Up, the hat's dying. The hat's dying. All right. Guess that means the battery's dead. So yes, the battery's dead. The hat's dead. I think that means that means it's time. I charged it up, so I guess the charge only lasts was about almost 2 hours, over 2 hours. So um, yeah, I will have to recharge it, and I'll have to be back for the rest of the other stuff. So stay tuned throughout the week for all the reviews and all that stuff, and I'll work on a new poll. Uh, Stay tuned for all the fun stuff coming up. I hope you guys do have a good weekend. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me for a little while. And thanks for the super chats. The guys that sent the super chats, I appreciate that. That will help with some of the reviews and stuff, especially since everything is going up in price. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the videos, leaving the comments, taking part in all the polls, and hanging out and chatting, and just having a little bit of fun. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Find something good and check it all out. So I think with that, I think it's about time for me to sign off, because I'm starting to lose the voice and it's been over 2 hours. So anyways, have a good one. I will see you next Friday for sure. I may go again on Wednesday, who knows. So stay tuned for, maybe I'll have a secret pop-up live show coming up. But in the meantime, have a great weekend. Yeah, thanks guys for the super chats. I appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully everything will be good. It's supposed to be nice here, so I'm gonna be a nice mild weekend before, I guess, the heat's gonna start coming in. So until then, I think I will find out something good, and be on the lookout for new exclusive reviews. I've got a lot of different stuff coming up. So anyways, everybody have a good weekend. I will see you next Friday for sure, maybe Wednesday. All right, guys, have a good weekend. I will see you soon.